What's the secret to crispy, golden fritters that melt in your mouth? You're about to find out. This simple zucchini recipe is so good, you'll want to make it again and again. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Every click helps me bring you more cozy, easy meals from my family to yours. And if you'd like to support me, hit the thanks button under this video. I truly appreciate it so much. We're starting with 2 fresh zucchini. Do you grow your own vegetables? Or maybe you buy them at a local market? Either way, choose firm, green ones. They make the best fritters. First, peel the zucchini. This softens the texture and helps them blend better with the rice. Next, grate the zucchini on a coarse grater. This is the part where you might want to get your kids involved. My daughter loves helping with this step. Once grated, sprinkle a bit of salt and mix it well. Let it rest for 10 minutes. This pulls out extra moisture, don't skip this step. Meanwhile, let's prep the rice. You'll need 1 cup, about 200 grams. Transfer it to a sieve and rinse with cold water until the water runs clear. This helps make the rice light and fluffy. Now we transfer the rice to a saucepan and add 2 cups of water. Don't forget a pinch of salt. This makes a difference in flavor. Cook it on low heat for 15 minutes. That gives us just enough time to chat. What's your favorite quick lunch dish? Let me know in the comments. Do you wash your rice? I hope you do, because skipping that step can really change how your dish turns out. Rinsing rice removes the extra starch that makes it sticky and heavy. You want those grains to stay light and separate, right? I usually rinse it 3 or 4 times until the water looks almost clear. Here's a little trick my grandma taught me. Use cold water and stir the rice gently with your fingers. It cleans better and even helps soften the grains a bit. Today I'm using regular white rice, but jasmine or basmati are also lovely. And while I rinse, I always think, what can I make with this batch? It's so versatile. Rice bowls, soups, or even stuffed veggies. What about you? How do you like to use rice in your cooking? Share your ideas below. I love hearing from you. While the rice cooks, chop 1 onion finely. A sharp knife makes this much easier, and fewer tears. Zucchini is one of those vegetables that works in so many dishes. Do you cook with it often? Let me know in the comments. In our home, I always keep a few on hand. They're affordable, healthy, and cook fast. By the way, have you subscribed yet? It helps a lot, and you'll never miss a recipe. The rice should now be fluffy and soft. Transfer it to a large bowl. Mix in the chopped onion. It adds that lovely, sweet, savory balance. Squeeze the zucchini to remove the water. This is key for perfect texture. Add it to the rice. While we're getting everything ready, let me ask, what's your go-to weeknight meal? I'm always looking for inspiration. And don't forget, you can hit the thanks button if this recipe helps you out today. It really supports the channel and means so much to me. Thank you. Now, let's bring everything together. We've got our fluffy rice, finely chopped onion, and those salted, grated zucchini. But wait, before we mix, make sure you really squeezed out all the liquid from the zucchini. If it's still watery, the fritters will fall apart. I usually press them through a clean kitchen towel. Works like magic. Add the zucchini into the bowl with rice and onion. Give it a good mix. The colors already look fresh and beautiful. Green, white, and a touch of golden from the onion. It's funny, this part always reminds me of summer picnics. My kids love helping with this step, and my husband, he usually just hovers nearby, waiting for the first bite. Do you cook with your family too? Or do you prefer some quiet kitchen time for yourself? All right, the base is ready. Up next, we'll add the eggs and fresh herbs to bind it all and bring that burst of flavor. Once it's smooth, let's add some freshness. Chop a handful of dill and a bit of parsley. Don't hold back. The more herbs, the brighter the taste. And they smell incredible, don't they? Every time I chop dill, it reminds me of my childhood kitchen. My mom used it in everything. Stir the herbs gently into the mixture. The colors are coming alive. Green from the herbs, yellow from the eggs, a little texture from the zucchini and rice. It already looks like something delicious is about to happen. By the way, if you're avoiding eggs for dietary or religious reasons, you can try a flaxseed mixture instead. It works well as a binder too. Let me know if you'd like a full egg-free version. I'll be happy to share. Time to add some flavor. Grab 2 cloves of garlic and mince them finely. Garlic brings out the heartiness in the dish. It's simple, but makes a big difference. Now for the spices. A pinch of red paprika for warmth and color, a sprinkle of Italian herbs, oregano, thyme, maybe a little rosemary, and of course, a touch of black pepper. Nothing overpowering, just enough to wake up the flavors. Give it a good mix. And just look at it. It's starting to look like a real batter now. But to make sure everything holds together when frying, we'll add 2 tablespoons of flour. Stir it in well until you see no dry spots. This step really brings the mixture together. It becomes thicker, easier to shape, and ready for the pan. Can you smell that already? The mix of garlic and herbs, it's so inviting. Now heat a generous splash of olive oil in a pan over medium heat. Give it a minute or 2 to warm up. Hot oil means crispy edges and less sticking. You can test the heat by dropping in a tiny bit of batter. If it sizzles right away, you're ready. Scoop the mixture with a spoon or your hands and gently shape it into small patties. Place them in the hot oil, but don't crowd the pan. They need space to get golden. Let them cook for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side until beautifully browned. The smell at this point is irresistible. My kids always come running when they catch that scent. And you know what? These fritters even taste great cold, perfect for lunch boxes or on-the-go snacks. Flip them carefully with a spatula and cook the other side. They should be firm, golden, and crisp at the edges. Just look at that beautiful color. Time to make the sauce. And trust me, you don't want to skip this part. A good dip takes these fritters from tasty to unforgettable. In a small bowl, add 1 teaspoon of mayonnaise and 1 tablespoon of Greek yogurt or sour cream, whichever you prefer or have on hand. I often use Greek yogurt because it's lighter and adds a nice tang. Now grate in 1 clove of garlic. This gives the sauce that creamy kick we love with anything crispy. Next, finely chop some green onions and stir them in. It adds freshness and crunch, and the color just pops against the white sauce. Mix everything until smooth and creamy. That's it. Just a few ingredients, but the flavor is something special. It's garlicky, tangy, and the perfect cool contrast to those hot, golden fritters. Sometimes I even double the amount and use it as a sandwich spread the next day. And if you want to make it completely dairy-free, you can use plant-based yogurt and vegan mayo. Still works great. Do you have a go-to sauce you always make? I'd love to hear your ideas. Drop them in the comments. Now that our sauce is ready, let's check on the fritters. They should be crispy and golden on both sides. Almost there. When the fritters are golden, place them on a paper towel to soak up any extra oil. Just a minute and they're ready. I always sneak one while no one's looking. Simple, homemade, and so satisfying.